Hi, it's Adam Houston. I'm coming to you as always from the Market Club studios, and we're looking at Apple. We looked at Apple before. Our last video on Apple was on April 9th, when Apple was considerably lower than we are right now. And we've had a pretty nice run. So we're looking at a weekly chart, and you can see pretty clearly here, there's the symbol for Apple, AAPL. It's now just called Apple. You can see we've gone back to March 5th of 2007, and you can see the kind of trends we've had. But let's take a look at our last video was taken somewhere right around here on April 9th, so it's gone up quite a lot, but we're actually in the areas that we thought it would go and expected Apple to go, but there's some serious challenges ahead for Apple, in my opinion, based on some very classical charting methods. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in our Fibonacci indicator, which you go up here, it's Market Club, you click on here, it shows you the click and drag for the Fibonacci. We're going to go from this point here because we've had the correction up to here. That's why I'm going to use this point. We're going to click here and then drag this indicator down in so it matches the very low point right there. And we've got it on the high point right there, so let me make sure that's pretty much really where we want to be. So the number is 141.08. So let's take a look at today's high. So we have to do that very simply. We can the high for the week in this case, but the high for today was right around the 141.34. So it's actually reached this point. Typically, so we're seeing this as a correction back up for Apple. I think if you have positions in Apple, it would behoove you to have very tight stops on, or to take some of your position off the table and take some profits. We recommended this market much lower. The other thing that's a little bit concerning to me, and I'm going to take everything off the screen because you can see where we're looking at Apple, is this. I'm not bearish on Apple. I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm saying if you have positions on, you can either follow our trade triangles, which have been, I'll take everything off the screen, and we put our trade triangles on here. And these are our weeklies and our monthlies. So the monthly came in right here at this level here at 103. So we're long on the monthly from 103.06. Obviously, it's a very nice return, about a 36% return on capital in a very short period of time. The other thing I want to show you is this. I want to take everything off the screen, take the trade triangles off the screen. Very useful, by the way. And I'm going to draw a trend line, which is sometimes the most powerful ways to look at markets. So I'm drawing the trend line just like that. So we're actually right at a trend line. We're at a Fibonacci point. So you've got the trend line here, potentially stopping the market for some sort of pullback. It may not be a big pullback, but I would expect to see some sort of pullback, perhaps down below the 130 level. You've got the Fibonacci numbers, which we came right in at this juncture here. So you've got some natural resistance, and traders are going to look at that. Plus, you've got one of the indicators we have here is the Williams percent R. If we go below this level here, then we're going to see more sideways to lower action in Apple. I love Apple, but we're trading markets, and that's the key thing. So this is Adam Hewison. Check out our earlier video on April 9th. You'll see everything I said to you is factual. So we'll see what happens. Listen, thanks for watching, and every success trading Apple.